Welcome to the Father Within, a sound healing journey to help you reconnect with and begin healing the father wound. If your father was emotionally unavailable, critical, withdrawn, absent, controlling, or has passed on without offering the grounded presence you needed, you may carry a father wound. Even if he tried his best, or if you never knew him, the imprint can still shape your life. This wound often influences how we relate to structure, discipline, purpose, safety, and our own inner authority. As a child, the father wound may have felt like being unsupported, unseen, or never quite good enough. As an adult, it can show up as self-doubt, fear of failure, difficulty trusting others, overcompensating, or struggling to feel rooted in your sense of direction. This sound healing journey invites you to reconnect with the Father within, the part of you that now offers steady guidance, strength, clarity, and emotional support. You're not here to become your father. You're here to embody that kind of protective, loving presence you may have longed for. The frequencies in this session are chosen to support grounding, courage, and emotional resilience. They help release the burdens you've carried, like pressure to perform, fear of disappointing others, or internalized shame, and instead invite in empowerment, self-trust, inner stability. You don't have to carry the weight of unmet expectations anymore. You're allowed to begin again from a place of truth. Before we begin, I invite you to place your hand on your solar plexus, which is just above the navel, and gently say, I am safe to lead myself. I am worthy of support even now. And with all that being said, let the journey begin. Let your body begin to soften. Allow your shoulders to drop, your jaw to relax, and your breath to slow. With each inhale, draw in steadiness. And with each exhale, release what no longer belongs to you. Picture yourself standing in a vast open space, under a wide sky, with the earth firm beneath your feet. You are held here by something greater than yourself. This space is sacred. This is where we meet the Father within. Take a moment to call in the energy of protection, stability, and presence. Feel the weight of those words: protection, stability, presence. What does it feel like in your body to be held in that energy? Now imagine a figure approaching. This is not your actual father. It is the Father within, the archetypal energy of guidance, strength, and unwavering love. He does not expect anything from you. He simply arrives to witness you, to be with you, to offer you safety. What does he look like? What does he say to you, if anything? Or does he simply place a hand on your shoulder, saying more in silence than words ever could? Take a deep breath in through the nose and gently release through the mouth. Each breath you take, let his energy merge with yours. Let this presence awaken within you, the part of you that knows how to lead, protect, and show up with integrity. You are remembering now. You are rebuilding now. You are meeting the Father within. Set your intention. Welcome back. Take your time returning to the space around you. Wiggle your fingers and your toes gently. Roll your shoulders. Stretch if your body calls for it. Allow your breath to deepen as you come back into your body, your sacred home. You've just connected with the archetypal father energy within you. Whether that energy felt new, familiar, or even a bit challenging, know that whatever arose during this session is part of your healing. Let it unfold gently in its own time. If emotions came up, be kind to yourself. Drink water, journal, rest. If clarity came through, anchor it, write it down. Let it guide your next steps. And if nothing came at all, trust that the sound worked beyond words, shifting, clearing, awakening. If you feel called, you're welcome to explore a private Zoom sound healing session with me designed around your unique healing path. You'll find the link in the video description below. Sending love and steadiness as you continue reconnecting with the Father within. Remember, you are worthy of being held. Bye for now. Now that you've connected with either the mother or father energy within, you may feel ready to explore the next layer, how your parents actually parented you, not just their role, but the emotional tone they set in your life. In the next collection, you'll find 9 sound healing journeys inspired by Dr. Jonas Webb's book, Running on Empty. Each one focuses on a different emotionally neglectful parenting pattern, types of parenting that often leave invisible wounds carried into adulthood. These journeys will include the absent parent, the addicted parent, the depressed parent, the over-controlling or authoritarian parent, the narcissistic parent, the overachieving parent, the overworking parent, the parent who made you parent them, and the widowed or divorced parent. You're welcome to read Dr. Webb's book to help you reflect. I'll leave a link below the video, or simply choose one that resonates the most with your experience. Let your intuition lead, let sound support you, and let this be your next step in coming home to yourself. The link for these journeys will be listed below the video as well. And with all that being said, let the journeys begin. Now that you've completed your sound healing journey, it's important to give yourself space to integrate the shifts that have taken place, physically, emotionally, and energetically. Healing continues long after the session ends, and how you care for yourself afterwards can deepen and support that process. Here are a few simple recommendations to help you nurture yourself. First, consider taking an Epsom salt bath or foot soak. The magnesium in the salts help to relax muscles, release toxins, and ground your energy after the vibrational shifts you've experienced. Next, make sure to drink plenty of water. Sound healing works on the subtle energy body, and staying well hydrated helps to flush out any released energy and support the flow of new, revitalized energy throughout your system. If possible, I recommend refraining from alcohol or cannabis for at least 24 hours after the session. These substances can dull the body's natural processing and integration of the healing frequencies. Giving your body and mind time to stay clear will allow the work to settle more deeply. You might also want to sip on a soothing herbal tea, something like chamomile, peppermint, or lemon balm, to further relax the nervous system and keep your energy calm and centered. This is also a wonderful time to do some gentle journaling. Writing down any emotions, thoughts, visuals, or physical sensations you experience during the journey can provide clarity and insight. You may find that messages or intuitive nudges continue to arise as you reflect. Finally, allow yourself to simply rest and relax. Take it easy. Give yourself permission to slow down. Take a walk in nature or spend quiet time alone, whatever feels most nourishing to you. Trust that your body and spirit know exactly how to integrate this experience. Be gentle with yourself and know that the healing will continue to unfold in the hours and days ahead. My journeys are not designed for passive listening. They are energetic medicine created with intention, precision, and care. Each one is meant to be felt deeply, not simply heard. Because of that, I strongly recommend listening to only one session a week. This may feel surprising at first, especially if you're drawn to dive in and explore multiple journeys. But healing through sound is not about intensity or quantity. It's about allowing the frequencies to settle, to integrate, and to gently restructure energy in the body and the nervous system. When you give yourself time between sessions, you allow the healing to take root. The days after a journey are just as important as the journey itself. This is when the frequencies continue working, behind the scenes, softening stored tension, clearing blockages, and awakening your body's natural healing intelligence. If you listen to too many sessions back to back, it can be overstimulating for your system, making it harder to feel the benefit of any one journey. Instead, make this a weekly ritual. Set aside time just for you. Light a candle, set an intention, and let the sound be the space of restoration and reflection. Notice what shifts in the hours and days afterward. Healing doesn't always look dramatic, but subtle changes are sacred too. Remember, the sound begins the journey, but the healing continues in the stillness that follows. I want to gently speak to something that can sometimes catch people off guard after a sound healing journey. It's called a healing crisis, or what's also known as a detox reaction. A healing crisis is a natural, temporary response that occurs as your body, mind, and energy systems begin to release what has been held, whether that's physical toxins, emotional blockages, or energetic patterns that no longer serve your highest good. During a sound healing journey, frequencies often reach deep into your nervous system, your cellular memory, even your subtle body. And sometimes what's stirred up doesn't release all at once. It rises to the surface in waves. You may experience emotional vulnerability, fatigue, headaches, muscle aches, vivid dreams, or even a flare in physical pain. Some people feel tearful, anxious, or irritable. Others might feel foggy or even slightly disoriented. These sensations can begin during the session or more often a few hours or even a day or two afterward. This response is not a setback. It's not something you need to fix or push away. It's actually your body's wisdom in action, clearing old residue, reorganizing your energy, and creating space for balance and renewal. Most healing crises last between 24 to 72 hours, though for some it may extend gently into a few more days, especially if the shift was profound or layered. It's important to avoid numbing what comes up with painkillers or quick fixes, unless, of course, you're managing an ongoing condition and your body truly requires support. Otherwise, when possible, allow the discomfort to move through you. Suppressing it can delay the release and prolong the healing process. Trust the process, trust your body, and trust the timing of your unfolding. Remember, breathe in and exhale slowly. After listening to one of my sound healing journeys, you may have experienced unexpected emotions rising to the surface. Feelings you didn't even realize you were holding. Maybe it left you with questions. Why did that feeling come up? What did that image mean? Perhaps you saw visions or symbols, heard a particular word or phrase, or felt something shift in a specific part of your body. These moments are meaningful. They aren't random. They're part of your inner landscape beginning to reveal itself. That's where quiet unfolding comes in. Quiet unfolding is my integration support package created to gently guide you through the hours and days after a journey. It's here to help you process what surfaced, reflect on what's shifting, and receive extra energetic support as things continue to unfold, such as tarot insights and intuitive reflections based on what came up for you during the journey. Symbol interpretations for images, sensations, or visions that came through, either from your personal experience or what I observed if holding session for you privately. Integration practices to help your body settle and your energy ground, such as journaling prompts, breathwork suggestions, and gentle somatic tools and reading materials. Optional Bach flower remedy recommendations for emotional balance and nervous system support. This offering is available for a small fee. It's a way to go deeper, to feel seen, and to continue your healing journey with a little more guidance and care. Let the days that follow be sacred. Let the integration be intentional. Let it unfold quietly and in your own time.